Hi, Mike from the Rural Montana family. Rivian did it again. It's not too long ago they pissed off all their reservation holders with a price increase. They gave us a price and then all of a sudden they increased it. But they reversed that. But now they pissed off all the reservation holders again with their delivery time updates. So Rivian did it again, and again they did it on a Friday. It's funny, they always bring bad news on a Friday or Saturday. They send you an email and sneak that in and mess up your weekend real quick. I guess it's Friday or early Saturday because then you can call them and complain. So they don't have to take the amount of phone calls, and they hope that by Monday morning people calm down and got over it, and so they have less phone calls. I guess that is what it is all about, to send bad news late on Friday. And now it is basically, it's almost like a holiday weekend. It's Halloween weekend, and people were probably looking forward to having a nice weekend and celebrating Halloween. And here it is on Friday afternoon, basically after they close the phone lines down and everything. We get an email with delivery updates. The email itself may not be the worst part of it, because actually it was kind of exciting to get an email that said delivery update, right? It's like, oh yeah, cool. So in our case, we already were supposed to get our Rivian. We had a delivery window in May and June of this year, but we never heard anything till like June 11th when we got an email, and that was not good either. So let's look at the email we got yesterday. So this here is the email that came yesterday, and this is our delivery estimate. And obviously, having had a delivery window already this year, we were thinking, okay, our delivery estimate would be pretty close. So you can read through here. The delivery estimate is in your account now, it says. So they didn't even give it in the email. The previous delivery window was given to us in the email. Here you can just click see my delivery window estimate. It takes you to your account, you log in, and actually where you end up, you don't even see the estimate. Then you have to go through a couple steps and find your estimate on the in the account on the website there. So and again, as a reminder, your current estimate is based on your configuration as of October 16, 2022. Well, I haven't changed my configuration in years because I didn't want to mess up the delivery date. We've been thinking about possibly changing the wheels on it, but that may delay the delivery even more. So we didn't. And now they're saying, oh, it's based as of October 2022. Really? You gotta be kidding me. And then it says, we plan to refresh your estimate every 3 months, which means you can expect updates in January, April, July, and October of each calendar year. Well, hello, I should have my Rivian by January already. I should get it this year, not next year. So that was not really encouraging. And then if at any time you reconfigure your or if configure or change your delivery address, well, it's not like I'm gonna move, but if I have to, it should not really affect anything. R1Ts have been delivered throughout the entire United States, and we've seen them in many places. And so, what the heck does the location even have to do with it? It may be a delay of a week or two or something. I could see that, but other than that, Well, anyway, your delivery estimate in your account will update to processing pending on our next scheduled refresh. Are you building this thing or are you not building this thing? Uh, Other emails said that they batch Rivians together to whatever, certain paints, certain options, whatever. Now all of a sudden my address has more to do with it than my configuration. I mean, okay, this email was already pretty frustrating. It's important to note that changing your configuration will almost always result in your delivery estimate moving back. I mean, come on. If I throw another set of wheels on there, really? You're telling me you don't even have the different set of wheels in stock or something? I mean, if I would do a major change and change a battery pack, then okay, I can see that. I could even see if I maybe change the exterior paint, even though that shouldn't be an issue. But yeah, okay. But really, I mean, so not very encouraging. This is the latest and greatest right here. And this email obviously created a huge storm on social media and in Rivian forums everywhere. I mean, people went online and basically all people started complaining, with the exception of a very few. And those very few are those that had made a reservation very, very recently after the price went up, because those were not really pushed out as much as expected. Let's go back real quick and look at some of the promises that Rivian made throughout the years since opening the reservations back in 2018. I'm not sure exactly when they opened it. Don't remember. It was like October or November 2018 when they opened up for reservations on their website. And we did our reservation in April of 2019. But let's go back and look at some of these emails here and things that we have going on. So this here is an email from April 23, 2021. More details on owning a Rivian. And there's like, oh, we appreciate your support and commitment as we continue this journey together. It's been a really, really long journey. In preparation for deliveries, we've updated our website with new details. Cool. At the plant, we are working through validation and bringing up our production. Great. I mean, this is 2 years after we made our reservation. For some people, this is over 2 years after they made the reservation. Also, there was our confidence in your satisfaction is demonstrated in our 7-day, 1,000-mile return policy. That's about around the same time Tesla had something like that going. I haven't heard of that since, so I think that kind of got swept under the carpet anyway. Now, that said, the product they produce seems to be great and high quality. Nobody really has complaints about the product. It's just how they deal with customers, especially with the long-time reservation holders. To provide best ownership experience, our delivery schedule is synced with the growing coverage of our Rivian centers, mobile service fleet, and available charging infrastructure. Not sure what the charging infrastructure has to do with it, because certainly they cannot grow that fast enough to be able for Rivian owners to be able to just charge at Rivian chargers. So that is a ridiculous thing to even throw in there. Service centers, they won't have enough service centers in time to service all the customers. Even their mobile fleet, just like Teslas, they will come from 2, 3, 4, 500 miles away to service or repair these cars. That's just how it is. So this is kind of dumb to even put that in there. They here point out we'll initially be building similarly configured vehicles grouped by paint color, interior package, and option choices. There are not too many choices anyway, so shouldn't be too hard. It did it, but here's the important part. This email actually was exciting until Thanksgiving came up, and that's because of this. A dedicated Rivian guide will be assigned to every pre-order holder. Guides will begin reaching out in May based on the above three factors. We never heard from a guide. Not Not till now, never ever. Um, and that was in 21. However, due to the large number of pre-orders, many of you won't be in this initial cohort of outreach. We expect every launch edition pre-holder, we are a launch edition pre-holder, to meet their guide by Thanksgiving. That was Thanksgiving 2021. We're going towards Thanksgiving 2022. We have not heard from a guide. So guess what? Thanksgiving 2021 came around, not heard from a guide. Well, Rivian lied to us. They didn't even say anything about it. They didn't send out another email and apologize for it or say something about it. They just swept it under the carpet. Also, then this summer we'll be kicking off a test drive program to get you behind the wheel and experience our vehicles firsthand. We will be giving launch edition pre-holders first access. I haven't test driven a Rivian, not even a truck, not an R1S, nothing. I was never invited at all, and they had something not too long ago here in Denver, a few months ago at their service center, and I contacted Rivian and I asked why was I not invited. Well, you're too far away. Well, initially back in 2019, I got invited to New York and to San Francisco to their reveals, but then when there's something in Denver that is much closer, I don't get invited. That is a little weird. So again, not but just not making anybody happy. So, and also this here with these test drives, many long-time reservation holders have not test driven unless they are close to a service center where they basically were able to walk in and say, hey, we would like to test drive one. But yeah, most people were never invited anywhere. And so, yeah, it's just, I don't know, propaganda. So finally in November, November 23, we got this email. And this was kind of good news. I mean, May, June 2022 is still, well, it was still a long ways out. I mean, and we expected to basically have a Rivian already when this email showed up. But so, well, here we were given our May to June 2022 delivery window, and it states down here, please note that this delivery window is based on your current configuration, delivery location, and pre-order date. So we got all the three factors in there. We have not changed our address, so the delivery location is the same. We have not touched the configuration, it's the same. And the pre-order date obviously did not change either. And we did not hear anything. We did not get anything from Rivian by these dates. Actually, we got a general email mid-June talking about stuff, but nothing addressed to us in regards to this. I contacted Rivian in April 2022, and in April, kind of, we heard some rumors that they may not be able to produce fast enough, and they're just starting to deliver to employees. And so, well, nobody really expected them to be able to make this in May and June, right? So I contacted Rivian and they confirmed my delivery window. They said, no, we're on track. Well, they're liars again. So, well, let's look at some other emails we got that were just frustrating, and basically we were lied to by Rivian too many times. This here was an email from March 1st, 2022, and it's like, yeah, you should have received an email regarding a price increase to your Rivian pre-order. Yes, there was an email where they said, oh, we had to increase the price. We're such poor people. And there was just so much happening over the past 2 years. Well, you gave us a price and we locked in an order like that. We gave you $1,000 to lock in that order at that price. And then they increased the price. And the price increase wasn't just 1 or 2%, maybe 3%. The price increase was almost 20%. 20%. And this is not a cheap vehicle to begin with. If you add 20% to that price increase, that was for most people anywhere from $15,000 to $20,000 price increase. So that was ridiculous. So they sent us an email and yeah, saying, hey, we're so poor, we need to increase the price. And nobody knew what to expect. And I think everybody would have been willing to pay anywhere from, I don't know, $0 to $5,000 increase. Sure, that would be probably possible, but $15,000 to $20,000? Gotta be kidding me. So then they sent you this email. Your account page has been updated to reflect your current pricing and options for your R1S. And I went there and I was shocked. I was furious, and I, I was like, "Well, I can't afford this Rivian anymore. I have to cancel it. This is no way." And well, people got mad and contacted Rivian. I didn't contact them at that time. I was just too shocked, I guess. I don't know. So, but many people did, and guess what happened? So then, just 2 days later, we got another email from Rivian saying, hello, everyone. And actually, this email was signed by RJ, the CEO. And he stated, earlier this week, we announced pricing increases that broke the trust we have worked to build with you. Since originally setting our pricing and pricing structure, and most especially in recent months, a lot has changed, and blah blah blah. He's kind of pointing out the same BS again. Well, I mean, this is at a time when they long ahead already knew the problems, and they already knew price increases or pricing would increase for their goods that they need to purchase. And yeah, I don't know. They should have worked out this whole thing better. And well, they should not even have announced uh a complete price. They shouldn't have had a configurator for us to go in and actually build this thing ahead of time. But again, back in 2018, 19, when I configured the R1S, obviously they were confident that they would produce this thing and deliver in 2020. So, I mean, I don't know. The timing and all the things, it's just kind of whatever. Kind of, yeah, they're over promising, certainly on the delivering in regards to customer service. Basically, there is no customer service. Let's put it this way. But anyway, for anyone with a Rivian pre-order as of March 1st, pricing announcement, your original configured price will be honored. If you cancel your pre-order after March 1st and would like to reinstate it, we'll restore your original configuration and pricing and delivery timing. Our team will be sending an email in the next few days with more details. Well, it took a little longer than a few days. So that email was March 3rd from RJ, and then here at the end of the month, on like March 25th or so, we finally got an email. But he said in the next few days. Well, this is weeks, not days. So again, totally like Rivian overall, over promising, under delivering, breaking the trust left and right. And so here finally it says good news next week. So it wasn't even now, it's next week. Your Rivian account page will reflect your pre-March 1st, 2022 pre-order pricing. And yes, it took another week before that pricing was back. So it was April. It took a whole month, not a few days. And so this is pretty ridiculous again. Yes, this made me feel a little bit better, but I couldn't see the pricing yet. So, with all the things already happened before that date, I didn't feel so good until I could actually see this on the Rivian page. Then, this here is an email we got on April 25, 2022. And this is from their head honcho customer engagement head of Rivian customer engagement or whatever. Tony, I don't know. He is a politician, that's for sure, but not somebody that wants to satisfy customers. Um, but anyway, so they're trying to outline again, because we heard that before, where they outline based on this and this and this, that's your delivery date. So now we're making adjustments again. And so here the biggest adjustment is with our interior color options for both R1T and R1S. We are prioritizing Black Mountain and Forest Edge interiors for the soonest deliveries, with Ocean Coast delivery starting later this fall. It is later this fall now, and well, we have Forest Edge and we have not gotten our R1S yet. Ocean Coast now, the earliest I've heard would be first part of next year that I heard of. But who knows if that even would be happening. But according to this, Forest Edge and we're launch edition, so we should have our truck by now or our SUV by now. And then again, they're pointing out we are using more batching of exterior colors. I mean, how much more can you batch? You don't offer 25 colors. I mean, yeah, they have relatively many colors to choose from, but I mean, we chose the launch edition green. We have a launch edition vehicle. We have the Forest Edge interior. Shouldn't we be up now? But no, we're not. So here is this email that we got on June 11, 2022, which was basically towards the end of our delivery window. We had May, June. So yeah, there was another 2 weeks or 3 weeks in June. So we were basically towards the end. And this is what we got. Saying everything's delayed again, blah, blah, blah. And then over the next 2 weeks, we'll share delivery windows with R1S customers who have updated delivery timing in 2022 or who previously had windows in 2022 that will be shifting later. For all other pre-order holders, expect updates on your delivery timing through the end of summer. Okay. So we were in the delivery window. So we certainly fall into the category that had a delivery window already. And we should have gotten something within 2 weeks of this email. Nope. Again, they broke our trust, pissed us off. There was nothing. We didn't get anything at all. No acknowledgement of anything. So then it's like, okay, we'll wait till the end of summer. Well, end of summer came and went. I don't know when their summer ends, but I guess even in Illinois, summer ends at the same time. Then maybe this guy, I think he's in California, so maybe summer is still there for him. I don't know, but there was nothing till the end of summer. So again, we were lied to by Rivian, and well, they keep breaking our trust into Rivian, and it's just, yeah, it's not a way to do business. Rivian sucks in regards to all this stuff here. Their vehicles are great. We hear all these great things, but come on, this is just stupid, dumb, and sucks. And that's not how you treat your early reservation holders at all. So then eventually September 30th, we got this email here. And if you look at the date, well, this is basically beyond summer, especially in the northern part of the United States. Summer kind of ends unofficially on Labor Day weekend. That's when many things close down for traveling and so on. Seasons are over. But this was September 30th, so this was basically the last day of September. And so now they're talking about to provide more visibility in your pre-order status and help you better plan for delivery. We'll be adding your delivery timing estimate to your Rivian account in late October. So basically now they're telling me I gotta wait another 4 or 5 weeks before I would know when I can get my R1S that I reserved 3.5 years ago. I mean, really? Again, this is just ridiculous. So this is how it's been Probably since 2020. Obviously in 2019, there wasn't much going on, but they promised deliveries early on within a year of that reveal or something. And nothing happened, and it's been just lies and lies and more lies like this from Rivian. And holy moly, if the product wouldn't be good, I would have jumped ship already. So yeah, there was an explosion on social media yesterday and still going this morning, Saturday now when we're recording this. And it's amazing. I found much more data, and many people believe the same thing I do. And that is that Rivian is trying to uh, make people cancel their reservations, people that have a pre-price increase reservation, because it looks like late reservations after price increase reservations actually are mixed in with launch edition pre-holder delivery timing. So our delivery timing now for May or April through June of next year, there is there is others that reserved 2 3 years later after us. There's others mixed in there into that batch. Why? Well, because they paid full price, they looked at the updated pricing, and so that is not right. And as a launch edition reservation holder, every launch edition reservation holder should get their car first, just as they said initially. But that's not what they're doing. They're all greedy and they're all about the money. Well, you made mistakes and we all have to pay for our mistakes. That's how it is. And yes, Rivian, you have to pay for your mistakes. You did a price increase, everybody got pissed, and you were afraid they would jump ship. So you dropped the price because you didn't have enough pre orders without those people. But then you treat them like it, and now that you have more pre-orders, gotten more over time, now you don't care about those anymore, and you want them to cancel their pre-orders, at least some of them, so that you can sell the more expensive Rivians and not those that you had to uh, price back down to the pre-price increase. And so this is totally stupid, pisses everybody off, and actually makes me think about dropping out. But we need this vehicle, and the price we have is good. But maybe, well, now that I have to wait almost another year before I can get that, maybe I have other options before, so maybe I'll jump ship later. There's already several people, or many people, that jump ship. They said, I had it, I'm done. I ordered this, I ordered that. They ordered other cars. Well, there's some people out there that have a bit more money than we do. We're kind of restricted there. We can just jump real easy to something else, and we don't want to go back to a gas car. So that's definitely restrictions. While others just said, hey, I'm done. And they said, I'm going to buy this or I'm going to buy that. And yeah, and Rivian still points out these supply restrictions that they have, which that is weird. Some people mentioned, well, I ordered this. One guy said, hey, I ordered a Porsche Taycan, and they have no supply restrictions. They can build their stuff. I can get my car in a month. And so, yeah, it's really ridiculous. And we are not happy with Rivian at all. And I don't know. The Rivian is just, well, I would I would say this company started out good with good intentions, but got ruined by somebody. I don't know who is responsible for all this and why it is like that. And why would you not support your early on reservation holders? Because these are the people that will be your fanboys and will get other people in their cars because they're so proud of their car. And these will be the people that bring you more and more and more um, reservations or orders in the long term. But Rivian is skipping out on them. Rivian wants to just deliver the high priced vehicles. Rivian gave pickup trucks to influencers, sold them to influencers, even though these influencers didn't even know what a Rivian was in 2018 or 2019. They were invited at some point, I don't know, in 2021 to come and be an influencer and show this thing off, right? That's when they heard the first time of it, and they already had their pickup trucks within a couple months because they're influencers, which that is not right either. I mean, the biggest influencers that are really out there are your early reservation holders. Look at Tesla. The early reservation holders, they're Tesla fanboys. They brought Tesla up. They they showed off their Tesla everywhere they could. They got everybody in and showed them how cool it is, and all these other people wanted to have one too. And then here is Rivian, and Rivian just abandons their early reservation holders. That's really sad. I actually would have other words for it, but we don't want to put that on here. And yeah, at this point, well, we're extremely disappointed. We're holding on to our reservation. We're not sure. Maybe there is other options coming up by that time, and we'll skip ship. But in reality, we should not, none of us early reservation holders should actually cancel that reservation. We should just stick to it and make Rivian deliver that vehicle to us at the low price. And then if we want it or not, well, if we don't, let's sell it. Why not? I mean, we bought it cheap, we can sell it high. Who cares? But we should make Rivian stick and make them deliver these vehicles to us at the lower price that they promised us. It's their fault that they put a configurator out there so early on before they knew what they even could do. And this has nothing to do with COVID. I mean, we've been through and gone through COVID by now. And so delivery issues shouldn't be an issue anymore in regards to the supply chain, at least not in regards to which vehicle you can produce. Or you could contact your early reservation holders and say, hey, we can't get a hold of the wheels you have on your configuration. How about you go with other wheels? Or we can't get the paint for your car. Do you want to get the other paint? Or we can't get the interior. Do you want to get another interior? Interestingly, they did that with the R1T, with the truck. But here now with the R1S, they don't. So it's not a supply chain issue. It is a Rivian decision, greedy, just want to make money. There is enough money behind that company. They wouldn't go out of business if they deliver their early reservation holders vehicles first. Actually, they probably would get a boost in reservations or orders because the early reservation holders are the fanboys. So, not happy at all with Rivian. And so, this ends my rant for today. Pissed off at Rivian at this point, and we'll see. Time goes on, and we'll see what Rivian does. Maybe they underpromised and will over deliver this time, but I have my doubts. Well, in any event, please give us a thumbs up for this video. Make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. And go down below into the description and click on the link to our Redbubble store. Go look at the t-shirts and things that we sell there, and maybe purchase a cool t-shirt that shows off that you're driving electric, that you're all in for sustainable power and sustainable transportation, and at the same time you would support our channel by doing so. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.